Dzień dobry, everyone. Welcome to the Game Grid, and welcome back to Terra. Today we are doing the tropical region. Now, let's see. Okay, yeah, I think I can make this work. Okay, like the river valley, this one does involve resetting for a particular achievement, but I think we've got a pretty decent setup here, yeah. Yeah, so I'll explain that later once we get back to that. For now, let's just do the usual setup of things. It's just little rivers that we have this time for filling. But we've also got a polluted ocean. Watch this. It actually gives a number that's different than the price because toxin scrubbers depollute the ocean. Whereas if it's just entirely on land that it's doing it, it's just the full 65 cost. If there's motion tiles, you get a partial rebate. Just figured I'd show that part off. Now that I've shown the basics of how to reclaim the land, there's probably going to be some fast forwarding of the boring parts. Because don't want all these videos to be 3+ minutes. But I will definitely show important strategery and stuff. Oh, also, new building. A sandbank. A small island on which buildings can be placed. Which might come into play later. Yeah, that just too deep, but here you can do it. And a mineralizer, which is like the calcifier, but instead of rivers, you need the ocean. In fact, I think right over here actually would be a fantastic place to use that. Just put it right there. Look at that. Whole chunk of ocean cleared, and I got a net surplus from that. Yeah, that's gonna be your big phase 1 strategy in these areas, is to toxin scrub the ocean. Because also gets you additional progress towards that. Yep, 32, 33. Probably should have pointed that out earlier why I did that big one. Anyway, I think those are the main points of strategery for phase 1, so... oh yeah, we also have cloud seeders and combustors. Yeah, why get up to that? Well, okay, first of all, some of these do have a requirement for lower temperatures. So like here, I would want to get to moss on rock faces before I increase the temperature. Oh, if you like click on a goal, it will hold on to the markers there. Click on it again to unmark. Okay, so we'll just... let's cloud seed a little bit. Because for the rain phase, we need 99... actually, no, we just need 100% humidity and at least 36 degrees. Polluted ocean does count for cloud seeder area at least. Anyway, with that's explanation-y stuff out of the way, The rest of phase 1's probably gonna be fast forwarded. And also there's the moss. Because apparently the irrigators do provide a little moisture. And nice and easy, we are on to phase 2. Yeah, this time we have 4 biomes that we need to restore. Also have monorails. Okay, I think right here is actually where I'm going to do the thing later on. What you want to do is reserve a 2x2 area like that. Well, no, not yet. I want to try and fill in this last little bit first. Cool. So now, shade cloth pillars. You also have to keep an eye on the little indicators here, because salinair needs to be higher temperature. Same with the Latarium. Hydroponium's great. And the coral lab definitely needs higher temperatures here. Yeah, so you need an edge here for the thing. And you want to have 2 of them directly along that line. And then triangulate. And just like that, some tropical forest. Anyway, let's work on that temperature thing too. For that, we need to burninate the countryside. Oh. I just realized I am almost completely out of money. Or leaves. That's what the undo button is for. You only get to do that once, though. Like a single undo. Unfortunately, I don't have the research station here. Okay, I need to start plussing things as much as I can quickly. Now, interestingly enough with the hydroponiums, it still produces mangroves. Even though the salinator can't grow in this temperature, if it's close enough to the water, it still will. Okay, let's see. Need something in this direction. But for now... Wait a minute, no, I still can't do the Latarium, actually. For now, though, I do have enough that I can start using these. Well... I suppose we'll burninate here. It does more than just the greenery, though. It does all the stuff, so be careful. Fortunately, if you do that, you can get that back. Okay, let's see what's next move. We're at good conditions, but not quite ideal yet. I will... Yeah, obviously you cannot burn wetland. There's just nothing to burn, really. Yeah, that's just sort of just barely out of range of that. Suppose we can do it here. Migratory birds return. And now we should have ideal conditions for a Litarium. This one, you have to build on a toxin scrubber. I think we can do it there, sure. Just like that. Beach. Oh, wait. I know a real good place for one of these. Or maybe not. But that'll do. Yeah, unfortunately, it is far too easy to run out of resources on this one. Gotta be super careful. Yeah, let's get more shade cloth pillars at this point. It won't grow over the wetland, though. And there is a maximum distance. It doesn't have to be specifically the high areas. Like if I do it here, it's gonna miss that bit, but so what? Okay. We'll get a lot of mileage out of that, at least. Okay. Mm-hmm. More over here. Guess that'll do for now, because we still need a lot of the other biomes, too. Sure, we'll do some there. Water lilies blossom. That's gonna be too close to that other cloud cedar is the problem. But there. Ooh, we're close. And no, if you put hydroponium directly on there, it will not touch the ash. That's why you've got to regrow first. And then you can. Just need little more. Oh. That actually will do it temperature-wise. Too close to another cloud cedar, but this will do. Thunderstorms begin. Just need a little warmer. By another 2C. I don't want to burn that area. And look at that, the rain is depolluting the ocean. So we can do it here. Oh, still need power. And that's all the items. The rain does turn the ash back into granary, so keep that in mind. Oh look, it's a little jellyfish. Also, there's one we haven't touched yet, the coral lab. Kind of overshot on the temperature though, but it'll still grow. Place that on top of... And then what you need is a monorail node. These have a range, obviously. They have to be placed on rock. If they're close enough to each other, they will link up into a path. Like that's... Okay, you see that secondary line there? The fainter one? That is the distance for linking. Put a rock right there. There we go. Just like that. And then move building from one range to another. You don't have to have linked ones to do this. You could just do it off of a singleton. But you move the coral lab and... coral reef. Oh, it's because there's no power over there, right? Right, fine. Out of range. Rocks. Out of range still. It's really picky about what is and isn't in range. This one should be. Is. Into the ocean with you. Okay, this placement actually isn't doing that well for what I was hoping. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to set this as the secondary location. Yeah, lovely jubbly. And I'll put this top... No? Okay, have range. Okay, this will mark the location we need. Except I put it one too far over. It needs to be right next to the trees. There we go. Now we can convert this to hydroponium. Okay, ideal wetland. But we need at least some of that to be mangrove. Want a few of those tiles, but not all of them to be mangrove. Cool. Now we just need some more coral reefs. Beach complete. There we go. Tropical forest complete. Barely. And we'll just salinate that. This can make a nice coral lab. Get some more salination there. Perfect. A little more coral reef and we're done. I'll put it over here, but... Daisy chain the monorail. That'll do. Is that enough? It is! Monorails can then be used for recycling. Okay, we need an airship location. It is just barely not big enough. Wait. We can use the sandbank for this. Aha! Now this one, recycler station. Okay, we've got to recycle that specifically. Because... Oh. Oh. I was afraid of that, actually. Ooh. I was actually really afraid of that. I should not have turned that into the thing. Okay, we've got a second location here we can do it in. Okay, do that, but do not turn it into a wetlandificator. Another one here we will turn into... Some of that's gonna be salinated. Not all of it will be. That's wetland. That's mangroves. You should have it this time. Now recycle. The 2x2 area and... Perfect location. Tropical forest. Wetland. Beach. And mangroves. Yeah, there's only a couple of maps that you can actually do that on, but this one's actually the easiest to do it. Okay, so let's... Young reptile lives on an island. It can retreat into its shell. That's... Oh, that is just barely out of power range. Time to be cheeky. Well, can I? Is that in range? Don't know if that is. I think it overlaps by one tile. Because we need sand. Beach tiles and small island. Tortoise. Wonder if up here works too. No, that doesn't count as a small island. It's really picky. Ocean near river estuaries and coral reefs. This is also picky. The river tiles, ocean, and coral reef. Partially met in range of coral reef. There we go. Manta ray. Ugh. This is what I was talking about in the previous video. Sometimes the scan lines just get left behind. This might be another manta rayable. Yes, it is. Neat. Okay, colorful bird makes home of lush forest canopies beneath clear skies. This is an interesting one. Also, be careful not to accidentally recycle that prematurely. Needs lots of forest, but no buildings in range. 20 tropical forest, and no buildings. The parrot. Food among the sand beaches and the mud wetlands. Right here. Flamingo. This also do. Cool. Dense coral and the waters of mangrove forests. The reef shark. Coral reef, mangroves, and temperature of 20 C or higher. And swims in deep waters of the ocean, far from land. So you can't have any land in the range. 20 ocean, deep ocean, and no land. Whale. Deep ocean is this. In fact, actually, we can... There's probably a couple other spots we can ping for whales. Oh, not quite enough deep ocean there, huh? Maybe. Oh. That just barely had land in range. There we go, whale. Okay. We've got enough animals. So now, what I need to do... We need a monorail network to recycle things here. Well, it's got a new little thing. Our rock hopper. It hops a certain distance away. It can't land in water or anything like that. Here we go. Now, recycling beacons. Although, once you place down a beacon, it'll recycle the things, and then it'll also recycle the monorail node. So you gotta be careful about your placement order. Let's rock hop you. Yeah, like, watch this. All these should be in range. Yep. So we do that to summon a drone. Takes everything in range, and then it also takes the node itself. So you gotta be careful about your order of operations here. Wait a minute, here we are. Oh. You, also really gotta be careful about your spend. Fortunately, now I have to wait for that to go. Okay, don't make that same mistake again. I'm about to make exactly that mistake again, aren't I? Well, 30. Okay, it's going up slightly because of the rain. Yeah, you have to be really careful in this phase. Especially on environmental engineer difficulty. In fact, we'll lay down multiple nodes. We'll do them in the order you lay them down, so as long as you're careful to go from furthest to nearest, you shouldn't cut things off from each other. Shouldn't being the key word. Alright, I need to rock hop to get in range. Or do I? I might have to, actually. Alternately, I could mineralize. Still not enough range for you. But with that, it will be. I need something over here. Not quite yet. Still gotta get you. That just might be in range. It is. And even once you've recycled all the things, you have to then place down beacons on all of the monorail nodes. Because that's the only way the nodes themselves can be recycled. I think we've got everything. That's all of them. So now we have liftoff. It turns thick grass once you're done, once it's taken off, and reclaimed. Let's appreciate. Ah, those ugly scan line areas. Looks like you've got burbs and sharks. That complete mess of biomes there. Spread to the left doesn't look too bad. Oh, I think there's crabs. It's time for crab. Stream close-up on a burb and a couple crabs. Whales out at sea. Second thought, that area doesn't look too terrible. Yeah, it's just forcing me to look at the same area over and over, isn't it? Ooh, stream close up on the parrots. Okay, cool. I think that's enough appreciating. And that is that area complete. So next time we are moving to the polar region and the volcanic glacier. So until then, the power is yours.